we live, baby. We live, baby. So we gonna talk about it all, baby. We gonna have some fun right now. Yeah, want me on a live stream? I'm on a live stream. See what happens. All right, chat. I'm not sure if I can play music while I'm live on my own channel. Can I play my own music on my own channel? I need y'all to let me know right now in the comments. Right now, chat. The great thing about social media chat is it got us all in a chokehold. Like, what is going on, bro? Pick this chair up just a little bit. Give me some more height. Y'all got me looking around like a yon. Oh. So, like I said, chat, we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. You got me here. We gonna talk about it. Is there a way to turn this light down? This light's giving me too much. I'll leave it like that. So we're gonna have a little meeting right now. We're doing a meeting right now for everybody that be really just caught up in the mix. We gotta get these topics, we gotta get these conversations going on right now. And who better to bring it to you than me? You know what I mean? I'm gonna bring it to you guys exactly how you guys like it. So let me see real quick. And if you have a question, just drop that in the chat. We're gonna do this as often as possible. All right. I'm gonna try to do this as often as possible. So y'all gotta stay with me, bear with me every day. All right. So one topic I get involved with when I talk to people a lot of the times is we do talk about, okay, don't get into these relationships and don't get into these situations where you're giving away too much of yourself or you're just doing too much. All right. A question I come across all the time is, pardon me, is give me what is the most significant lesson that I took away from a previous relationship? And my answer always is usually or something similar to the same answer. You know what I mean? Let me get this light right. And it's usually somewhere along the lines of, listen, just like I said, don't give too much of yourself away. The problem with a lot of people getting in relationships is we tend to like when we get into these relationships, we tend to lose. Let me just hook myself up. When we get in these relationships, we tend to lose a lot of who we are. And we start to do a lot of things for the relationship. We start to just act out of control for the relationship. What does that mean, Lee? I'm glad you guys asked. Because exactly how it sounds is exactly how it is, bro. We end up giving away a little bit too much. Like if you're in a relationship shouldn't be you becoming the other person, right? It should probably be more so, okay, this is who we are. We can meet in the middle, become something, and try to make it work, bro. But I want to ask you guys a question, right? What do you think that you guys have taken away from relationships? I'm gonna tell y'all one thing, bro. Social media really different, bro. Like social media, the minute you turn social media on, it's like you engage, you stuck in the vortex. Like there's no escaping that realm. You know what you're gonna see when you go in there. You're gonna see all types of girls. You're gonna see, you know what I mean, the quick videos. They got my attention. The moment I get in there, my attention is gone. The very moment I get in there, my attention is gone. So I see all of that, and I'm like, man, social media definitely changed and definitely is on a different route than when I first started using social media. And I started off DJing, and DJing was interesting for me. DJing was interesting because DJing, at first, I didn't even think I was going to need social media. That's how I felt when I first started with DJing. But then I realized, quite like, oh man, so this DJing gonna need some type of promo. You know what I mean? So I ended up on social media, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know how you guys got your social media starts, but that's some of my story. And I'm gonna figure out this lighting, that's for sure. That's for certain. Once again, if you now tuning in, make sure y'all leave something in the chat so I could talk to y'all. I could ask y'all the questions that y'all need to be having asked. And I'm going to answer them, man. I'm going to definitely answer them. First and foremost, I'm going to talk about the Canelo Crawford fight. The Canelo Crawford fight coming up. I got my money on Canelo. Yeah, Crawford looks like he's ready to go ahead and go toe-to-toe, but there's still a gray area. When you look at boxing, you look at guys that's moving up weight quick. Even though a year isn't quick, it's still quick. A guy that spent most of his life fighting at 168 around that weight class, it's like, bro, what are we really doing? I'm not sure how many punches Bud can take from Canelo throughout this whole fight. That's where I'm having my problem. I'm having my problem literally just right there. If you're betting on that fight, let me know, man. Drop a 1 in the chat. If you're betting on that fight, drop a 1 in the chat. How much are you guys betting? If you're betting on that fight, let me know what you're betting. Are you doing a parlay? Are you doing a straight bet right now? I really want to know what your bets are looking like. Money line bet. I could see a money line bet, but the payout, if you're doing a money line for Canelo, you're probably not going to win much unless you're throwing in like 500 to 1,000. But if you want to do a money line on Crawford, you might make some money. I might call my boy up, see what he want to talk about. Get him on the chat real quick. Let me see if Wise Man is up right now. Get him on the chat real quick. Wise Man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Normally, I don't even let the phone ring that long. But I know he did tell me he had something to do today. If we can get Wiseman on the chat, we're gonna talk about some stuff, some interesting topics. We're not gonna hit up fly mode. You see what my boy J.O. is doing. What you doing, my boy? And I'm gonna ask him like 3 questions and see where his mind's at. I feel like more so nowadays we got to start asking our friends and people that we interacting with more questions, like, yo, just to see where their minds are. Just, you can't just be going out of nowhere and just talking to people like, yo, bro, what you think about this, man? See if we in the right groups. You know what I mean? 50 Cent said it best. You're gonna be as good as the people you hang around for no reason. You know what I mean? We gonna call him up, baby. Was yeah. Y'all wanna hear me freestyle real quick? I gotta go high. Can we get much higher? So high. I feel like I'm on the camera now. Like, can we get much higher? Yo, can I play music on YouTube Live? Somebody has to answer that question for me. Can we play music on YouTube Live without getting a copyright? I highly doubt that. Can I play music on YouTube live stream? Don't use copyrighted music or any other content without permission. You should only use content that you have created yourself or that is covered by a Creative Commons license that allows for commercial use. In long form, no, you cannot do that. So I'm not going to do that unless I'm playing Hopstar. I'll play Hopstar for y'all if y'all want to hear Hopstar. See, son. All right, so one of the questions that I get, because I normally also go around asking questions, from time to time. I already told you guys about the relationship questions that I get. How to talk to girls. I'm gonna tell you how I talk to girls. Normally, my thing is, listen. Before, when I was younger, like a young pup, I would like kind of just talk to a girl on some like. It was weird. I actually didn't talk to many girls when I was younger, but then when I did, it was just like kind of didn't feel interested. It's weird. Like I wasn't interested for like it's like you know what I mean. You grow up with sisters, you just don't care what they gotta say, and it's not a disrespectful thing. It's just like, hey, you know what I mean. So I would look at the girl and I'd be like, okay, she's cute. All right, then keep doing what I'm doing. I never really approached a woman my whole life. I never really felt the need to, but the ones that I did want to approach as I got older, I always just pull up on them and I'll just be like, yo, what's going on? And this is why I made the big mistake. I feel like when it comes to talking to a woman, you should not talk to women that don't like you. That's rule number one. Always go for the girl that likes you. Go for the one that don't like you and see where that leads. But yeah, so now I would normally just see a girl, and if I'm playing around for sport to see if I can pull the girl when you're with your friends or whatever, say I see a girl across the room, I'm going to look at her. And if I think that she potentially, if she likes you, she's going to look at you within about every 45 seconds until she gets your attention. And once you see that she likes you, that she's looking at you, you got to look at her. And this is where you can't really be nervous. You can't be like, look away. Once you guys lock eyes, look at her. And when she looks at you, keep looking at her. And then when she looks away, because she sees that you looking at us, just start laughing just and shake your head. Then she's going to be like, all nervous, like, oh, I just made myself look crazy. and she's gonna want you to talk to her. So once you see that she sees that you see her, just laugh it off and just shake your head and just get back to what you're doing. And then eventually she's gonna make it known that she wants to talk to you. If you don't approach her, she will make herself approachable. She will come within your range. Like she will probably end up walking towards you at some point or passing by you just to be in your frame of atmosphere and kind of make herself available to be talking to. Like if she's shy, if she's not shy, she'll just walk up to you and just say, "Hey, why are you looking at me?" or something like that. Like that's what I would do, honestly. If a girl across the room is like just looking at me, I'm gonna walk up to her like, "Yo," I'm gonna say something crazy. I'm gonna go say she's at the bar, she's looking at me, yada yada. I'm gonna go over there like, "Yo," talking to the bartender. And I'm gonna be like, "Yo, you alright? Like, I seen you staring at me, right?" And she's gonna be all nervous, like, "Oh, he put me on the spot," and that always works for some weird reason. You know what I mean? Girls, they're very like interesting. They don't want to seem awkward. They don't want to seem weird. So when you like have playful banter with girls, they kind of like, okay, he's a cool one. He's cool with it. But if you come across as weird, just don't use no punchlines. Like, kind of go with the flow. The flow is always there. Just go with the flow. Read the room. If you can't read the room, here's how. I'm gonna take y'all back. How to read the room 101. How to read the room. And it's crazy because I have a whole book on how to flirt and I never needed it. I just read it to see what it was about. How to talk to girls. All right. How to read the room. This is for, let's start off with just as for a girl. If you're a guy trying to read the room for a girl, then we'll talk about friends, how to read the room. Like some people aren't people. Like, okay, I'm not a people person. Understandable. I'm going to change that in a second. But first, let's continue on with females. When it comes to reading the room, walk into a room and the first few sounds you hear is what the vibe is. Use your five senses, right? Really use four. Use your eyes, see what the count is. If there's 30 women and 2 guys, automatically something should tell you, okay, there's a lot of girls in here. I have high chance of talking to a girl. That's reading the room. Common sense. Smell. Okay. If you smell and it smells really bad, okay. If I walk in smelling good, I have a higher chance of talking to a female. You see what I'm saying? At the same time, if it smells bad, there's a high chance that one of the females in here smell bad. So you got to read the room. Okay, I want a girl, but not the one that smells bad. Let's go away from the smell. Think about it like that. That's your eyes. That's your nose. Next, you have your ears. Okay, what are you hearing? You walk in a room, there's 30 women and 2 guys. Okay, I'm hearing a lot of girls arguing. Okay, this is a hostile crowd. Where is it the calmest? Or can I calm this crowd down? That's reading the room. Does it sound like they're about to fight? That's reading the room. Does it sound like they're not about to fight? It would just sound like they're all doing girl empowerment. Yeah, girl, get it, girl. Read the room. Because 9 times out of 10, if there's a lot of girl empowerment, girls may block a lot. Like they may block, they may not block. Girls may be like, okay, why isn't he talking to me? Or a girl may be like, yeah, girl, get him. I mean, so read the room. That's eyes, ears, nose. Next, you have your mouth. What that mouth do? Let's change the meaning of this right now. All right. Pretty much your mouth is going to be conversation. How do you talk to people? A lot of people don't know how to talk regular conversation. Remember in elementary school, they teach you the 4 W's, the 5 W's, who, what, when, where, why. And then you got how, the last one. If you're having a conversation, let's start off. Who are you? Hey, what's going on? My name is, what's your name? And I'll make it suave, like real, just, you know what I mean, nonchalant. Like, yo, what's going on? You always get that drink? I wanted to try it. Yo, what's your name anyway? That's how I start the conversation. Listen, Veronica or Cindy or Michelle. You know what I mean? Let's say your name is Michelle. Hey, Michelle, I'll be like, what is your nickname? They call you Shelly. They call you Lee. They call me Lee. That's what's up. What if I call you Boots? Why would you call me Boots? I don't know. I see your shoes. You got on boots. No, don't call me that. That's your nickname. You know what I'm saying? And just like that, that playful banter is out there. Her nickname is Boots, even though her name is Michelle. Do you see what I'm saying? So now it becomes okay. I got her name. Who is she? She knows who I am. Okay. What is she doing here? She's drinking a drink. Okay. Why else are you here? Who, what, why? Where are you? You're here. Or I could ask you, hey, where are you from? Now I'm talking to you and I'm learning about you. Where are you from? I'm from such and such. I'm only here for the weekend. Cool. Now I know why she's out here, when she's going to leave, not where she's going to go to, but now I know where I can input myself. Hey, I'm from out here. If you want to have a good time, take my phone number down. You know what I mean? Hit me up. But you can't be creepy. If you're creepy and you're giving out your phone number, she's going to throw it away. But if you're not creepy and you're giving out your phone number, she'll hit you up. That's how that works. Yo, I've seen some stuff. That's why I'm like actually dying right now. Like I had a friend where like he'll whisper, like he'll talk to you, like he'll be like, yeah, what's your name, girl? And he'll be like, whoa, what's good with your mans? And I have to save the day. Like, so just don't be creepy, don't be awkward. Use a regular voice. Act like that person in front of you has no clothes on and they didn't brush their teeth. But you know what I'm saying? It's imagination. It's gonna make you feel a little bit more better. Like, okay. Or imagine the person in front of you has a big booger in their nose. And if they don't, say that they do. You got something on your face. I got it. Now they're like, oh my goodness. Thank you. You're like their savior to them. Like it's so many mind games, and this may sound manipulating. But this is like code. Like this is just ways to get more comfortable with people. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's different barriers when you're talking to people. There's a touch barrier, there's a conversation barrier, then there's like the bases. I don't play the bases game unless you're my girlfriend, really. But yeah, so pretty much, yeah, you're talking to the girl, you know the who, what, when, where, why, how. That's the conversation right there. And me personally, I'm not trying to have a conversation with a female on the first interaction that's any longer than about 30, really never longer than about 30 seconds. Because if I'm asking you too much right now and you actually decide to hit me up and to take me seriously, then what am I going to talk about on the first date? I want to know everything about you on the first date. Second date, I'm going to dive even deeper. Know what I mean? And that's just how I want to say I would talk to girls off the rip. And I'm going to write that down because we're going to talk about that too. First date. First date topics. We talk about the 30-second rule. It's like if you're training somebody in personal training, you don't want to give them all the workout the first time. You don't want to make them super sore. You want to leave room for next time. Come on back. Notice your progress. Feel the progress. Come on back and get some more. So now when it comes to reading the room as a regular human being, it gets a little bit different. So now you're trying to read the room and you're looking at it like, okay, let's say you have a friend that's not that good at people. They're shy, but they're not shy to you. And I have many friends that are like this. They're not shy to me, but they will shy to the room. So how do you teach them to read the room? You would teach them to read the room by saying, all right, bro, act like you're talking to them. Well, be yourself, first of all. But there's still guidelines. Even if you're being yourself, don't just come out of nowhere, out of left field, and just scream out purple. You know what I mean? Like, wait a minute, buddy. Let's slow that down. Just hear the conversation, hear what the person is saying, and go off of what they're saying. If they're talking about, let's say that they're talking about sports. If you know anything about sports, talk about sports. If you don't know anything about sports, just listen. And if they ask you, do you play sports or listen to sports? No. But my cousin played this. Boom. Just because you answered one question, you spoken. That doesn't mean that keep asking and saying more. Oh, my cousin played this. I think he played this position, but I don't know. But maybe if I learn more about this sport, no, now it's becoming okay. You're doing too much. Calm down, buddy. All right. Listen, they say something about sport. I don't play sports. I like basketball though. That's it. Leave it at that. Wait until a question comes your way. That's the easiest way to be good with conversations. Don't make it forced. Keep it easy. Keep it lighthearted. And once they kind of say that they're talking about sports, once they finish talking about sports, say, "Oh, that's what's up." Say if they said, "Yo, do you like sports?" I'll be like, no. I mean, I don't really watch sports too much. I like this though. If I don't like sports, I would say I like video games though. I mean, or I like video games and I like to read. I like reading and video games. Boom, boom, boom. I like going to bars. Whatever it is, just throw something out there so that maybe they might pick up on that. And then boom, now you guys have a connection here. It started here with sports. Now it went here. That's called moving the conversation forward. All right. So when it comes to reading the room, just listen. Listening can solve a lot of problems. All right. What else? A question I also get is, do I think that people outgrow friendships and friend groups? If you guys think that people do outgrow them, just drop a number 2 in the chat. Do people outgrow friends, friend groups? I gotta know. I gotta know. I personally believe that people do 100% outgrow friendships, but only because one person or maybe both people, they begin to have more interests, or one person chooses not to grow or expand past what they were. Some people have a threshold of right here, while some people, they want to see up here, and other people want to see all the way up here. So friend groups, they kind of dwindle down. Like, yeah, you guys had fun at one point, and who's to say that you guys can't still have fun, but they outgrow each other because of that specific reason most of the time. Do true friends last forever? I gotta say, yeah, but just because you don't talk to somebody every day doesn't mean that they're not truly your friend. I feel like, but at the same time, if you're not checking up, then really what's going on? It's kind of a slippery slope. Another question I get is, can your female girlfriend have a male best friend? And can your male boyfriend have a female best friend? Very tricky, very slippery slope. I think it all comes down to maturity levels and trust. What is a relationship without trust? I just got to write that down. You know what I mean? What is a relationship without trust? I think when it comes to relationships, if there is no trust, there is no relationship. Trust is the foundation of being in love or loving somebody. A question I also have is, would you rather be respected or trusted? I also asked the question, do you just, my boy, what's good? Do you yo, actually call me, bro. Get you on the live real quick. See what my boy up to. Yo, I'm about to FaceTime you, my young. Get you on the live, bro.
My guy, my guy.
My young, bro. I got you on the live real quick, bro. I'm gonna ask you 2 questions to see what your take is on this. All right.
I bet say that.
All right. My first question for you, right, is the first question is this, bro. Can your female girlfriend have a best friend that's a guy?
Wait, say that one more time.
Can your female girlfriend have a best friend that's a guy?
Hell no.
Why
Hell
not?
no.
And why not?
That's a no. That's a no bro. That's like what? Oh man. What's going on? Like, what's going
Yo,
on? I don't understand. Nah.
so you saying 100% a relationship without trust is nothing?
Hell yeah, bro.
So you can trust your girlfriend, right? But she still can't have a significant other that's of the opposite sex.
Nah, nah. That's a crapshoot.
because
That's
because you don't trust her or you don't trust him.
like best friend. Her best friend is a nigga,
Yeah,
and he ain't
they never
like
tried nothing. There was never nothing going on. But
but
that's
he
a
like us.
I don't even know what that means. But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, it's a rat. It's a rat. Nah, nah,
Let me
nah.
let me ask you another question, right?
Alright.
All right. Would would you do you think that trust is earned or do you think that respect is earned? Do you give respect and earn trust or do you earn trust and earn respect and give trust? Or how do you think that works?
Nah, I think I give respect all the time.
So you
I
give
give
respect
respect
off the rip.
uh,
It's respect,
off the rip until it's disrespect.
right? And then what about trust?
And trust is definitely earned.
So you kind
Trust
of, huh?
definitely.
Yeah, you kind of think like me, bro. I remember I
That's a
was I was talking to somebody before. They was like, "Nah, you gotta earn respect, and I just give you trust off the rip." I'm like,
hmm?
"Nah." I'm like, "Nah, I
Nah.
can't do that."
You go around trusting. You go around trusting everything and everybody. You're gonna find yourself in a lot of heartbreak. You're
A
gonna
lot
find
of
yourself
heartbreaks,
real winter.
a lot of bad situations. I personally think, bro.
That's a fact.
Word.
That's a fact. Trust gotta definitely be earned.
Yo,
And even when it's still earned, you gotta you gotta be careful.
you gotta, yeah, 100%. I
That's
feel
a
like
fact.
you gotta keep testing it sometimes. I ain't gonna lie, I be testing it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Hell,
wait a minute, let me see. I be playing games, bro.
hell yeah, bro.
Yo, you got,
Hell.
huh? You got any questions for me while I'm on here?
My question, I got a question for you. I got a question for you. I got a question for you. Mm, mm. So at what point can you say like you fully trust a girl?
So my thing is, I'm gonna be for real with you, bro. I don't never fully trust a girl, bro.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you exactly why, right? It's like you just never know what anybody can do at any given moment because it takes 1 second for somebody to betray your trust. Am I wrong?
Nah, you speaking facts.
So what makes me so delusional to think that you just not gonna, know what I mean, violate at any given moment?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the moment that you turn your head, boom.
Yeah.
So my thing is I don't never fully, but I do give you a certain level of trust. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
When like when would that level of trust be? accomplish?
I think it would be somewhere along the lines of we have to be dating for at least like that level of trust. I think we got to be engaged. If I offer your hand, you know what I mean,
Mhm.
that's when I'm gonna give you that level of trust.
That's when you know, like, for the most part, it's
Yeah,
official.
but I wouldn't even offer somebody's hand for like it got to be a minimum of 5 years dating. If I'm being for real with you, because I feel like you gotta spend different seasons with people. Like, yeah, you may act different January Tuesday every Tuesday in January. You know what I'm saying? Then you act every single Tuesday in December. So I'm saying, so it's like I gotta spend every season with you. I gotta live with you. I gotta see you through family members dying. I gotta see you through sicknesses. I gotta see you through losing your job. I gotta see you through so many seasons. And I feel like people nowadays are just dating for like 2 months, 2 years, and then they're trying to get married, and that's why there's so many divorces and all of that. You see what I'm saying?
Nah,
So I wouldn't really give all of that trust until it's like 5 years plus, and I feel like I asked you for your hand in marriage. You know what I mean?
that's a fact.
What you think about that question? Because that's an interesting question.
Shit. I'm along the lines of what you saying. I'm along the lines of what you saying. Like, you never gonna fully trust, and that testing. Like, you can call it what you want. You can call it what you want. I don't care what nobody call it. That testing is real, bro. That testing is real. You
Mm.
gotta, you gotta, you gotta, you gotta put certain things to the test just so that you know what it is. It don't matter how long the relationship is. You still gotta put things, because things, like you said, things could change. Things could change. Things could change. You could be Gucci for years, and then out of nowhere you get hit with a surprise, like, oh word, oh shit, like, so yeah, bro, putting things to the test is a fact. But yeah, bro, I don't know about that trust.
So let me
I
ask you.
don't know
I'm
about
gonna ask
that
you. I gotta
trust.
ask you. I gotta ask you one more question, right?
Yeah.
Because we on the topic of this relationship and trust. You said you don't trust. You don't really trust them, and I agree with that. Would you take back a girl that cheated on you?
Mm, I don't think so. Nah, nah.
And
Cause
what's the
you know
reason?
why, bro?
Mm-mm.
If if I ain't the waviest nigga in the world to you,
Mm-hmm. Once,
hmm?
if you're not the waviest the first time.
Exactly. Just one time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then then what am I? You know what I mean? Like, you mean to tell me somebody else is wavier than me?
Now, even if you got kids in a family with all of them, with that girl,
Yeah,
that's serious.
that's a fact, bro. Like, bro, I could go into a whole spill about my whole mental when it comes to joints, but I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. That's for another. That's for another. That's for another
That's for
conversation.
that's for episode 2, or that's for a different conversation.
That's for episode two
Oh, all
for.
right.
That's for episode two for a fact, bro. But listen, it's a difference. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's a difference. It's a difference between a male and a female. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? A male doing something and a female doing something. So when a female do something, once that line get crossed, it's hard to it could be as hard, it could be the hardest thing in the world, but there's no coming back from it. There's no coming back from it. There's no coming back from it.
I
You know what I
hundred
mean?
I 100% agree, bro. 1,000% agree. my thing is, like you kind of said, like if you could do it once, you could do it twice.
Yeah,
Like that's really it. If you can do it once, you could do it twice. And what's the
that's
reason? And like you said, women, they kind of cheat different. They cheat out of feelings, and once you step out, it's like you stepped out for a specific reason. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
oh,
guys more so can do it for fun, just boom, come back.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly. I'd rather you keep it P with me and tell me like, yo, you know what? I ain't really feeling this no more. You know what I'm saying? And we go on a break and you do what you do, and then it just so happened to come back around. You know what I'm saying? But you G'ing it. You know what I'm saying? You trying to G my head, or you trying to like like everything is all good. Meanwhile, you going and doing what you doing. Nah, nah, nah. That ain't gonna fly.
I hear that. Let me ask you a question. How you feeling about football right now? Because I know you watched some games that went down yesterday.
Yo, bro, I'm tight. I'm tight. I had to cough up that 50.
Oh, you bet?
Bro, I'm bad. You know, I told you, bro, I had bet my cousin and shit.
Oh yeah. You was telling me that. I forgot.
Bro,
Mm.
the fact, I don't know how we lost that game last night. I don't know how the Ravens lost that game last night, bro.
Who's your player of the night? Sunday night. I gotta go with Josh Allen.
Yeah, it gotta be. It gotta be, bro. He came back 15 points, 25 to 40. He came back and won the game. Like, bro, mind you, we shot ourselves in the foot a lot.
Yeah, your boy
Shot
fumbled
ourselves
that
in the
ball
foot a
too,
lot.
bro.
Yeah, bro.
Ooh.
That fumble killed us. The we should have went for it on fourth down. That even though we in their territory, we in their territory, but we still should have went for it on fourth down. We giving Josh Allen the ball back when our defense was trash. I don't know what happened to our defense. It just got trashed that whole fourth quarter. I wouldn't have gave the ball back to Josh Allen. I wouldn't have.
Nah, definitely not. I was actually worried about Lamar Jackson getting the ball back. That's the crazy thing. But when they fumbled, I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? But let me ask you a question. So who do you got winning the whole Super Bowl then this year? Is it still the same thing, or are you having doubts about that? Because I'm having doubts with the Chiefs early, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Chiefs ain't looking like how they used to. The Chiefs ain't looking.
I think that
They got
dynasty is
Super
over.
Bowl. Yeah, bro.
And I want to blame Mahomes, bro. I actually want to say Mahomes is his legs are done. I think that he can no longer play that style of football.
Yeah, I think it's well they I don't know. They just not the same team. They
Nah,
not the same team.
I think teams have honed in on the fact of rushing five and rushing. You know what I mean? Really trying to blitz when it comes to Mahomes. Like they know that if he got to heave a pass, the odds of right now him getting that off now is a little bit worse than when he was younger. He was younger. He could scramble and get that heave off last minute. You know what I mean? And I'm actually thinking that altogether they got rid of too many pieces.
They did. They definitely did. They definitely did. And now Xavier Worthy down. I
Oh,
don't know how long he gonna be out for, but he down with the dislocated shoulder. It just looked like he wasn't in sync with his receivers.
oh
You
no.
know, he wasn't in sync with his receivers. Now that's game one. We could
Yeah, but
see
but
something different.
against the Chargers, that's the problem.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like I could take, we're gonna see the Ravens and the Bills in the playoffs. So
yeah.
that's an okay loss right now. They had, you know what I mean, beef from last playoffs that they, you know what I mean, that they were handling that night. But the Chiefs to the Chargers, I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? The
That
Dolphins
was
not
a
looking
tough.
too good either, huh?
That was a tough loss.
Yeah, bro. You know what I mean,
That was a tough loss. The Dolphins look horrible. I didn't even get a chance to see that game, but I saw the score, bro. The Dolphins look horrible.
Dolphins. You said that, I didn't watch the Jet game. I didn't watch the Giant game.
The Jets was doing all right. I don't know what happened. They let Aaron Rodgers. do his thing, bro. 4 TDs.
Wow.
Jess was looking alright. Justin Fields was looking good. That offense was looking good. That offense was looking good. Defense, I don't know. I don't know.
Man.
I don't know, bro. Shady.
So your final prediction for the Super Bowl is still the Ravens. You going with the Ravens?
I got to. I
I'm
got.
I want to go with the Ravens too. I told you that before. I want to go with the Ravens for winning. I think it's their year. But based off of that game, they got to turn it around with the first 4 weeks. They got to hit a switch and go on a crazy run within these first 4 weeks.
That's a fact. We find, bro. The offense was beautiful. The offense was beautiful. I mean, we made some crazy decisions that I wouldn't have made. Like that reverse, it was a reverse play before that fourth down that they punted.
Right.
I wouldn't have did that. I would. It was a reverse to Zay Flowers, and he just fell down. He just fell, bro. He just fell. Like I don't get it. I would have tried to get the ball down the field, pass the ball more. Like I would have passed on that second down. I would have passed it just to try to get that first down. Then you could sit on the clock. You could sit on the clock, bro. But we're gonna fine tune. We're gonna fine tune some things. That defense definitely got to get fine tuned. And I feel like we'll be alright.
I think so too. Yo, before you get up out of here, bro, shout out your social media, whatever you got going on, so people can follow you.
My Instagram, JJ___ Capo the Cena, CAPODECINA. That's a fact. Follow me on there. And we gonna do this again, bro. I like this. That's a fact. I like this. I'm in tune, bro. I'm watching you right now and shit.
Yeah, we definitely gonna get it rocking, and we gonna tell them about your music dropping soon. Don't forget about that. All right,
it's dropping real soon. We already know, bro.
You already, bro. All right, baby. I'm gonna text you. You heard?
Hell yeah, bro. Love, safety, bro.
You ready, bro? You too.
All right, bro. Love.
So yeah, bro. Like I said with you guys, bro. Now I mean, trust. It has to be something that you personally earn. I wouldn't give somebody trust off the rip. Shout out to JJ for saying what he said. All right, I'm gonna give a call to my boy Wise Man, see what he's doing right now. See if he want to hop on the stream real quick. Know what I mean? And we gonna get this going once again. Let's see what he's up to. And we live, baby. I normally don't let this ring for this long, guys. Like I said, bro, it's quick. Ring, and that's it. I want to hear a woman's input on this too. Let me see what TJ doing. It's like this, or like this, or like that, and yo. And like I said, once again, bro, I wish I could play tunes on here, bro. It would be super lit. Once again, we vibing. We talking about the tough conversations, the tough topics. Let me see. Do you want to talk? Do you want to talk on stream? Let's see if my homegirl Taylor want to get on here real quick. Answer some questions about love. Have you ever been in love? Come on. It's gonna be a phone call. Let me see if she want to answer. My boy Wise Man playing games right now. Nah, turn that music down, gang. Yo, where's my boy at? My boy Wise. He left already? My boy Sean. Well, first of all, shout out to you for coming on the stream. You know what I'm saying? I just want to ask you a quick question. Good evening. All right, shout out to this black queen on the stream one time, man, Taylor Jones, right? Now, real quick, it's a question about relationships, right? How do you think a guy should approach a woman and talk to them?
I think he should read the vibe
Read the
of
room.
the room. Yeah,
So
first.
explain how to read the room, because I just had a whole 15-minute talk about reading the room. But I gotta hear it. They gotta hear it from a female's point of view.
I feel like in this day and age, there's too much going on. Like, people don't know who's real and who's not anymore.
So people
You know
don't
what I'm saying?
people don't even know who they are themselves. You're saying,
Like, not themselves, but like the people around them, their environment. That's what I mean. So they're not trusting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People got masks on.
So
read the energy.
So say I walk in a room, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you sit across the room, and you know what I mean, how would you expect me to read the room?
I mean, our situation's a little different because I've known you too long.
Okay, so say it's a stranger walking in a room, right?
Mm-hmm.
How would you expect them to read the room? And what signs would you give off to a guy if you actually were interested in them, but you haven't spoke to them? Like, say you think that they're cute from across the room. How would you let them know that?
I wouldn't say anything.
You wouldn't say nothing?
No, because if somebody wants you, right, they're going to demand that attention. But in the smallest ways.
But don't know most women give off a sign like, okay, look, I'm going to look at this person and smile or try to make eye contact or maybe say something like, what? You don't do none of that?
Mm-mm.
So you want a guy to 100% just be all about you?
That would be nice, but I know that's not the world we live in. It's
called, I'm listening.
It's called figure it out. Do what makes you happy and allow that person the same thing.
Very interesting. Last question. First date. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
I need to do something fun, like the Ninja Warrior, like adventure park thing they got in Brooklyn, something like that. I'm tired of people doing movies, Home Goods, McDonald's, the clubs or whatever. I mean, I've been out the game for a while, but you know what I'm saying? But yeah. It depends. It just can't be boring. And I got to eat after.
Who pays for that bill?
It's called, are y'all going to have a conversation? And where does everybody's morals lie? It's different for each person.
What do you mean?
Some people believe the man should. Some people believe it should be 50-50.
Well, what do you believe?
It would be nice to take turns. You know what I'm saying? Spoil each other. You know, don't be selfish about it, but like communicate.
That's definitely a first I heard. That was a first. Yo, shout out to you for that. Like, for real, that was a first.
Bless you.
You sneezed? Somebody sneezed?
No, it's an expression.
My fault.
No, it's okay.
Man, okay.
You're the second person that responded in that way.
Well, I was like, I didn't even hear it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. I asked you one more question. Did you hear?
One more.
One more question?
Yeah.
All right. Is trust earned or given? And is respect earned or given?
That's two questions.
It's the same question.
No, it's not.
Which one is earned? Which one is given? Off of rip.
me personally, everybody's human. So I know we all capable of messing up.
Mm-hmm.
So I try not to put trust in my situation.
So you're gonna make them earn
I
trust.
avoid it. I 86 it altogether.
So you don't trust nobody.
It's called you show me who you are in the moment,
And
and
what
we go from there.
and what about respect?
And respect, that's earned.
Wow, that's different from what the last person said. So I 100% believe that respect is given. Like if I see a homeless person, I'm gonna give him respect. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like trust, you gotta earn that. I don't care who you are.
See, it depends on the topic though. I mean, like the person, like, you know what I'm saying?
I think in
I
general,
completely agree with what you're saying. Like, if the person was homeless, yes. But I'm saying, like, the conversation can go multiple ways in that direction.
what do you mean? What do you mean? Explain that specific part.
Meaning, like, what if it wasn't a homeless guy? What if it was like you're in a relationship, or what if you was talking about with a friend? It depends on the situation.
So
on that relationship.
Everybody shouldn't get respect over it.
In my opinion, no. That's just me.
But what's the reason? What's the reason?
I'm like, listen, I've had experiences, but I'm good on it. But I know where I need to be.
But they broke your respect somewhere along the line.
No, it's called. Sometimes you stop thinking about it, so you just void it altogether.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, T. I really appreciate you for tuning in. All right, I want you to shout yourself out real quick. All right, anything you want them to follow, anything you do, you got going on, let me know.
Okay, I'll let the people know next time I come back on.
That's cool with me, bro. I appreciate you, kid.
All right, thank you.
Later.
All
right, let's see what's going on with my boy Wise. Shout out to Taylor for coming through, talking to us real quick. And we gonna keep these segments going like this. Try to get it like 3 times a week, cause I be busy. Let's see what my boy Wise Man up to. My son probably in the shower. Probably driving his Ferrari. Yo. I got somebody else for y'all. Let's see what she's talking about. If she got time to talk. What are you doing? I gotta start watching this Kai Cenat stream, bro. Like I've been watching Kai Cenat the past 3 days. Right now, he got Marlon Wayans on the stream. I gotta watch this, bro. Like, let me see what they talking about. Roll this nigga into a sheet and roll that nigga. We on TV. He is amazing. Yo, chat. We on motherfucking chat, son. Yo, we did acting scene a lot. We did something to keep people fever. Whenever you feel comfortable, can you act like a scene? Yeah, absolutely. Yo, man, shout out to y'all for tuning in me, right? I gotta get back with y'all because I gotta see what this dude Marlon Wayne's talking about, bro. So shout out to y'all. Tune in again. I'm gonna see if I can get it on tomorrow and we can get crazy. All right, guys. So once again, follow me at itsdjlee TV on all flat platforms: Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. It's itsdjleetv. All right. I almost forgot it, but listen, I'm here. Till next time, guys, I'm out.